that pizza with Chris.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Like all the stereotypes. Like that's all I do is sit around all day.
And you like that pizza I tweeted you from Pizza Shack?
That was very good. That's very good. Very good.
And it's nice to see that you're not in a passive mood today.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I'm walking this Philadelphia Eagles locker room, and we'll tell the story here on CBS Sports Radio. Chris Long it was right after the preseason, some crazy hit happened on the quarterback with the landing of the body weight and all that ridiculousness. And I'm going up to Chris Long and I go, this is the best quote in the Eagles locker room. He's going to give me some fiery hot take. We're going to make it viral. It's going to be great. I go, so Chris, what do you think about the way that you're not allowed to put the quarterback in this league or how to tackle him? No one knows what happened. You just go, man, I'm going to pass this move today.
Yeah, I didn't like. Listen,
Are you smoking that thing?
no, we can also. I mean, probably later that night, but we can definitely. But we can always sense when you're trying to do what you just described, and that's your job. But like on an issue like that, I'm like, okay, this guy wants something that's gonna pop.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it to him because that's the funny thing. When I go viral saying something, it's on accident. I'm not trying to like, but I also am bad at lying. So, you know, that's how I fell into half the things I've fallen
The
into.
best, though, was Big Mike Bennett. Because
Yeah.
he would just ask you a question back, and most of the reporters, like, I'll go back because it's a human
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
Most of those reporters, they'll start shivering.
Oh, yeah,
they'll
when they
get
get
scared.
a question, it's
It's not me.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to answer it.
Yeah,
So,
no.
All right.
Mike's good that way. He'll put you on the spot.
Yeah, Emergent Biosolutions. Go ahead.
Oh, Emergent Biosolutions. I'm really excited to partner with these guys. You know, I keep saying it. You know, it's a partnership that I'm passionate about what they do. And what they do is a game changer in the space of the opioid crisis because that's something that's plaguing our country. 130 people a day die. You know, a stadium full of people a year. I talk about from a football perspective. Look out at a 55,000 capacity stadium. That's how many people we lose a year to the opioid crisis. And they have a product called Narcan. Emergent Biosolutions does, and Narcan can reverse the effects of an opioid overdose, and that's something that is terrifying for people. I mean, I have kids. You know, like with this crisis, what is it going to be like in 10 years? And you know, not just that. It's not just about people becoming addicted. It can save those people. And you know, I have buddies who are cops and first responders who unsolicitedly tell me about Narcan and the effects that they've achieved. But in your house, I mean, you've got prescription medicine. Football players, people who should know, we have trouble with it sometimes. You know, not knowing the doses, accidental overdoses, you know, getting hooked on something like that. It's scary. You got kids in the house. You should have some Narcan in your house. And you don't need a prescription to get it. So I really like this stuff. And I'm going to snag some for my house, honestly.
Well, hey, keep up the good work. Always good to see you, my friend.
Thanks. Good to see you, Zach.
There he is, Chris Long, joining us on the show. It is the Zach Gelb Show on CBS Sports Radio. CBS Sports Radio's toll-free line is 855-212-4227. It's sponsored by Geico. Whether you own or rent, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and auto insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy. Let's send it back up to our New York City studios, and standing by with the latest CBS Sports Radio update is, of course, Rich Ackerman. Tim Brown joins us next.
Sports Play. There have been Hall of Fame coaches such as Marv Levy and Bud Grant that have never won a Super Bowl. Andy Reid is trying to avoid being a member of that club. One thing that has eluded him in his potential Hall of Fame career is a Super Bowl victory. He has a chance to accomplish that in his 21st season as a head coach, but isn't about to place his personal legacy above his team.
It's about the organization, and you'd love to say it's a one-man. That's not what this is. It's a team. It's a team effort even getting to this position. So it's not about one person at all.
Both teams are now off limits until after the big game, having wrapped up their media obligations for the week. It's the end of another era in Charlotte, where the Panthers and Greg Olsen have parted ways. The veteran tight end spent 9 years with the team. According to ESPN, he is still interested in playing in 2020, though he will have a lot of options in the television world. Ed Reed is headed back to where it all began.